Hey guys, so today's video I've got not only a ton of Clash of Clans update information, but also some very promising leaks about a new troop that is going to be coming to Clash of Clans in the next update. Without wasting too much of your guys' time, the troop is called the Headhunter, and I would say that it is just about 95 to 99% confirmed, and I'll explain more about that later in today's video. I've also got a ton of information about some brand new super troops that aren't the Inferno Dragon and not the Super Witch. There are some more, so if you guys aren't the type who like to have the update spoiled for you guys, fair warning, there is going to be a ton of significant leaks inside of today's video, so if you don't want to see those, then just click off the video now. Anyways, let's get on with today's video. Before I get into all of the update information, I just wanted to say a really quick thank you to everyone for helping me reach 500,000 subscribers. It's honestly still hard to believe that I have 500,000 people who subscribe to my channel, and I'm honestly just still shocked. So thank you to everyone who helped make this happen. But anyway, enough of the cheesy thank yous and all of that. Let's go ahead and get into today's video. So for today's update information, I'm first going to go over some of the brand new leaked stuff that is going to be coming to Clash of Clans, like the brand new troop, the Headhunter, the new villager design overhauls, and as the video progresses, go over all of the changes that are coming to Clash of Clans that were either officially released by Supercell or that were leaked and were meant to be a surprise for when the update actually comes out, like some of the new super troops that haven't already been released. So first things first, the Headhunter. So this information was leaked to me from Mr. CoC on Instagram. He actually shared it with me 26 hours ago at the time of publishing this video. And then Supercell went ahead and released a new troop teaser video which reinforces the idea of the troop. So let me go ahead and first share with you guys what he shared with me. So the description of the Headhunter is as follows. Just when your heroes thought they were the masters of the battlefield, the Headhunter is here to teach them a lesson. The Headhunter is a brand new Dark Elixir troop available at Town Hall 12. The sinister unit is cloaked in a shroud of poison of her own making, with heroes being her favorite target to test out her assassination skills. Heroes of the village may just tremble in fear when the Headhunter is loose on the battlefield. So the troop is a ground type, it takes up 6 housing space, its same movement speed as just about every other troop inside of Clash of Clans. She has a range of 3 tiles and she can jump over walls. She can target ground or air, so basically if the Grand Warden is in his air mode, she'll be able to target him. So I think that's more so when she's on defense, like in a clan castle. She does single target damage type, and her favorite target is heroes, which is the first time ever there's any troop like that inside of Clash of Clans. So she deals 4 times damage against heroes, and she adds a bit of a poison spell effect when dealing damage to heroes, which basically slows them down and I think does more damage over time, I believe. Yeah, so these are just the preliminary leaks, so there'll be more information on all of this later on. So right now she has 3 levels, where to upgrade her from 1 to 2, it'll cost 180,000 Dark Elixir, and from 2 to 3, it'll cost 240,000 Dark Elixir. And there you can go ahead and see some of her stats and poison effect right there. I won't go over all of that. You guys can pause the video and read that if you guys really want. So anyways, for the pictures that I have shown here and in the thumbnail of this video, these are just concepts from an old troop. They are not what the Headhunter is actually going to look like. I sort of just thought that this concept just fit the overall idea of the Headhunter because he kind of looks like some sort of bounty hunter, which is pretty similar to the Headhunter. So just to reiterate, this is not what the Headhunter is going to look like in game. It is just a concept and it's being used for visual eye candy, although I do imagine it looking something like this. And anyways, let me go ahead and quickly show you the teaser video that Clash of Clans released on their Instagram, which really points towards that the Headhunter is really going to be coming, because you'll be able to see it in the video. So as you can see, there is some sort of like dart or shuriken, I'm not sure what you want to call it, but being thrown at the heads of all 4 of the heroes. So it really does make sense that, one, they are headhunting the heroes. That one is pretty much confirmed. I have a lot of other information to get through, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave that there for you guys to speculate. Whatever you guys think, let me know in the comments down below what you think of the new Headhunter troop. Alright, and so the next things that I wanted to go over are some really cool leaks that I actually ended up finding on Reddit, so shout out to the people who originally found it. So these ones are going to be the brand new Super Archer and then the new Super Valkyrie. You can go ahead and see it here in the barracks. That these ones are 100% going to be coming. The only question is if it's going to be inside of this update, or if this is, since it's the dev build, it could be coming later on in a future update. But anyways, here is a look at the Magic Archer, which almost looks like a legitimate like superhero, which I think is like pretty cool. And then you've got the Valkyrie, who has half of her head shaved, which is kind of neat. And then here is also a leaked photo of the Super Archer. It kind of looks like the Magic Archer from Clash Royale, not gonna lie. But anyways, there it is. Anyways, next up is going to be the new overhaul of the Villagers design. This one honestly isn't too big of a deal, and it's more so to go along with the balance or the quality of life changes that Supercell is implementing for returning players coming back to Clash of Clans. So as you can see here, there is a whole new design on what the Villagers is going to look like. Honestly, I'm more of a fan of the old Villagers, but yeah, still nonetheless, it does look pretty good. And basically what these are going to be used for is they're going to go with the changes to make it a smoother transition for returning players who used to play Clash of Clans then quit and are now coming back to the game. They're going to use these to basically make the return a lot more smooth of a transition, in the sense that they're going to explain all of the new changes that they added. Because to be honest, if you hadn't been playing Clash of Clans for the last year and a half, the game's changed a lot. They've added super troops, there's clan games, there's clan war leagues. Honestly, like, I'd be pretty confused too if I was just coming back to the game. So having this is going to be really nice and will probably help keep the retention rate on returning players a lot higher. So anyways, nothing too special here about the new Villager looks other than they look different. So let's go ahead and move on to the super troops that are confirmed and officially leaked by Supercell themselves. And a lot of you guys probably have already heard about these, but for the sake of covering absolutely all of the update information inside of one video, here it is. So first we have the Inferno Dragon, which you can see here on screen. And its description is not getting upset over being alone anymore. The Inferno Dragon has learned to focus its rage into a very powerful beam that builds up over time. So there it is. Also, on a side note, if you guys want to see the origin story of the Inferno Dragon, you guys could go ahead and check that out. I'll have it linked up top if you click the eye. And you guys could see the origin story, or at least my version, of how the baby dragon and the Inferno Dragon came into the world of Clash. But anyways, let's go ahead and get on with the rest of the information. In the background, I'll just go ahead and play some clips of the Inferno Dragon and what it does. It's basically a moving single targeting Inferno Tower, which is pretty neat. And anyways, the next thing here is going to be the Super Witch, which I think is actually a pretty welcome change to Clash of Clans, because they're not really just recycling old ideas like the Inferno Dragon from Clash Royale, or the Sneaky Goblin, which is basically the Sneaky Archer from the Builder base and stuff like that. So the Super Witch is pretty neat. You can see she's got those, like, the golden horns on her, and she does look like a Super Witch, which is pretty neat. And her description is focused magic creates focused results. Instead of summoning hordes of tiny skeletons, Super Witch summons just one really big skeleton with very formidable bone density. So the one big boy that they like to call it that she summons is essentially a super giant that goes on to fight for her and defend her. And I'll go ahead and play some more clips of that as well. You can see her stats on screen here. She does 360 damage, which is twice the amount of a max witch, a max regular witch. And she's gonna go ahead and cost 915 Dark Elixir and take up 40 housing space. So she is definitely gonna take up a lot of room. And here you can see a little picture of the big boy. He's a lot bigger when he's fully emerged, but there is the big boy. Alright, next up is going to be some quality of life changes. This one I think is one of my favorite quality of life changes, to be honest. And this is going to be a change for the friendly battles. So when you do a friendly battle, you won't have to use the exact army you have in your army camps. You'll be able to train up a specific friendly army that you can use to attack any certain base. So you'll be able to train a new army for absolutely free with no wait time, and then just get right into it. The next little update or change is going to be every time you finish upgrading your town hall, you're going to receive the following boost for up to like 3 days or something like that, depending on the town hall upgraded level that you get to. So for example, most of them will be about 4 days, and you'll get a hero boost for a little bit, you'll get a power boost for all of your new troops, you'll get resource boost and star bonuses. So it's going to be really great. So once you do finally upgrade to a new town hall level, you'll be basically a max town hall level for that in terms of army power. So I think that is pretty cool, and you can go ahead and see what that whole animation thing looks like here. Next up is going to be changes to the loot cart, where you're going to be getting significantly more loot every time you log back into your base, especially if you went kind of AFK or kind of quit the game for a little bit. So that is right there. Sorry, just to add more information about the loot cart, it's now going to accumulate loot for up to 90 days, and its capacity at Town Hall 13 is going to reach basically 16 million gold and elixir and 160,000 dark elixir. So basically enough to upgrade anything you want in the entire village, which will be pretty sweet. Maybe I'll just I'll log into the game once every 90 days and I'll get finally some upgrades going. And then they also reduced the training cost of the Golem level 7 to 9, just by a little bit. This one's not very significant. And then they also reduced the time for all heroes to heal down from 49 minutes to 40 minutes. And then I'll just quickly go through some of these other changes that they made for the builder base. Basically, the Crusher splash radius is reduced from 3.5 tiles to 2.8. And the battle machine damage per second increased from levels 21 to 30. Spring trap capacity is going up from 5 to 8, 10 to 12, 15 to 16, and 20 stays at 20. The push trap is going to be able to push 1 unit more. Rage Barbarian spring weight increased from 1 to 2. Sneaky Archer is increased from 1 to 2 in terms of weight as well. Boxer Giant is from 5 to 8. Bomber from 2 to 4. And Cannon Cart 5 to 8. So just some little changes there for any builder-based players out there who are still actually playing it. And some other game changes. As I mentioned, there's an improved experience for returning players with the new villagers and kind of explain all the changes that were added. When saving donation requests, the game also now includes troops, spells, or siege machines that are already in the clan castle. Season challenges troop-based tasks have been rebalanced in order to be able to be completed with clan castle reinforcement troops from Town Hall 9 and up. Grand Warden AI is improved to follow the group more effectively and be less prone to drifting away while in air mode. Removed the thing with air mines where they travel across the map if their original target is destroyed. So thank God for that. You won't have an air mine chasing your last Electro Dragon all the way across the map. Troops exiting jump spell should not retarget in order to prevent troops from getting stuck on the jump spell. Scattershot defense can now run out of ammunition, similar to the Expo and Inferno Tower. Scattershot attack speed reduced from 3 seconds to 3.036, so not a very big change, but it's still there. The wall wrecker pathing has been improved, and they fixed the possibility of including the wrong clan members in a war if a new member with a higher trophy count joins the clan during the member selection process, which is a very rare occurrence as well, but still pretty cool that they added that in the changes. In terms of user interface changes, they prevent opening of the war screen during CWL if you're not at least an elder or included in the roster for all league levels. Time left info added to builder-based friendly challenges, clan chat entries. Time left info shared to builder-based replays. They allow quick donations of any normal versions of troops even when the super troop version is enabled. Added active creator boost pop-up in the shop. Added sound effect when toggling Ground Warden to air and ground mode. And then they show the number of unseen offers in the treasure tab in the offer tab in the shop. Alright, and now we are finally in the home stretch here for some new levels for defenses, traps, walls, and heroes, as well as spells and troops. So, new defense levels, there's Cannon is going to be getting a new level, and the Wizard Tower is going to be getting a new level. You're going to be getting 1 additional Spring Trap available at Town Hall 13, and 15 additional wall segments can now be upgraded to level 14. Archer is going to be getting a new level. Baby Dragon is also, as well with the Golem, Lava Hound, Wall Wrecker, Battle Blimp, and the Stone Slammer. You can see some of their information here. I won't go through it because there is a lot of it, and you guys can just pause it if you want. Spells, Lightning Spell is going to be going... The Lightning Spell not only is getting new levels and stuff like that, but it's also getting a rework, where it's going to be more like a Zap spell from Clash Royale, where it's going to cost 1 housing space. It's going to do reliable damage to a small radius and cause a short duration stun effect that causes its targets to reset its attacks. So this is going to be especially great for single targeting Inferno Towers. And then there is also a new level for the Clone spell. Barbarian King is going to be going all the way up to level 75, as well as with the Archer Queen, and you can go ahead and see some of their stats right here. And that there is all of the update information coming into the new Clash of Clans update, which hopefully will be coming out by around July. It'll be probably a few days before the new season starts. So let me know what you guys think about this new update down in the comments below. What do you guys think of the new Super Troops? Are you happy with the direction that Supercell's kind of taking them, where they're sort of recycling some ideas and then they're also coming up with new really cool ideas like the Super Witch and possibly the new Super Valkyrie. I can't wait to see what that's going to be like. But yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys think about all of this, as well as if there are ever any more Clash of Clans update leaks or anything like that. I am going to be posting all about it. I'm not officially affiliated with Supercell, so I don't get all of the information, which is really good and bad at the same time, because one, I don't get the really cool dev build, but it does mean that I can post about leaks like this way before Galadon or Godson or any of those guys can, because they're bound by a non-disclosure agreement that they can't post any of this stuff. Whereas if I find all of this on my own, I can go ahead and post it as soon as I find it. So definitely make sure you guys subscribe if you guys want more update information. As well as I'm going to be coming out with some sort of story origin videos on how the new Super Witch, the Headhunter, and then basically all of the Super Troops, Super Archer, Super Valkyrie, Super Witch, and the Inferno Dragon, how they were brought into the world of Clash. So those stories are all going to be coming out a few days apart after the update is officially released. So make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications for that, and I hope to see you guys in the comment section of some of my future videos. Anyways, thank you guys all so much for watching this super long update information video, and I will talk to you guys all next time. Peace out.